Between a doctor and patient, one of the most important thing is the consent.
Patient has every right to decide what treatment should I take. Informed written consent is the most valid consent.
Is consent is necessary?
Law say consent is necessary. During OPD also the consent is necessary.
Informed consent ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಗೈಡ್ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಸರ್?
In the case of Samira Kohli versus Dr. Prabha Manchanda.
Hello friends, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Today's topic of discussion is importance of consent in medical practice. We have one special guest today, Dr. S.M. Kantekar sir. Welcome to discussion, sir.
Hello friends.
Sir, I have a few doubts and a few questions about medical practice and the consent.
Certainly we will discuss now on
Yes,
that subject.
Yes, sir. Sir, between doctor and patient, one of the most important thing is the consent. Sir, what do you mean by consent in general?
In simple words, it is a personal autonomy. It is the self-determination of the patient in the medical field. Patient has every right to decide what treatment should I take or what I need from the doctor. Doctor cannot force. This is the personal autonomy.
So basically it is a patient autonomy, right, sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, there are many types of consent, like example, implied consent, informed verbal consent, informed written consent, negative consent, and blanket consent. Which is the most important consent in general?
So in medical practice, informed written consent is the most valid consent, even in the law also.
Sir, what is informed consent in general?
Informed, the word itself say informed. The doctor should inform what he is going to do with the patient regarding the treatment and other. So in short, I have made that, remember the word brand. B for benefits, the doctor has to explain benefits of treatment, whether there are any risks from this treatment. He has to also tell, see, there are different treatment, alternatives of the treatment, and if there is no treatment, then doctor has to tell the patient, yes, there is no treatment at all. So whatever he has discussed with the patient or told to the patient, that should be documented properly in his own words or in typewritten, and the document should be signed by patient and one witness from the patient side, and the doctor himself and one witness from the hospital or doctor side.
So that means, sir, one witness from the patient side,
Yes,
and one witness from the doctor's side.
yes,
So
yes,
necessary.
yes, that is.
Sir, I have one more question. Is consent is necessary for every OPD patient and the examination?
As such, law say consent is necessary, but to take consent in the OPD patients, it is definitely difficult, and it is not practically possible because of OPD load. Now, in certain instances during OPD also the consent is necessary. Informed consent is necessary. Few examples I would like to give. FNAC means fine needle aspiration cytology, or pleural tapping, or any fluid abdominal tapping. Then IV infusions, because there are certain drug reactions, and small biopsies also which are done on OPD basis. Consent is necessary.
ಸರ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ನಾವು OPD ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಏನು FNAC ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಬಯಾಪ್ಸಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಲೂರಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಪಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಸಪ್ರೇಟಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್ ಕನ್ಸೆಂಟ್ನ ತಗೋಬೇಕು.
So it means any invasive procedures if you are doing, that time consent is necessary, whether it is OPD or IPD basis.
ಸರ್, ಈಗ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್ ಕನ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಗೈಡ್ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಸರ್?
Standard guidelines are developed from the various judgments, international and throughout in our country. So one case I want to mention, the landmark judgment of our Honorable Supreme Court in the case of Samira Kohli versus Dr. Prabha Manchanda. It was decided in 2008.
ಸರ್, ಅದು ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಆ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್?
Yes, it is very interesting, and this case was laid down many guidelines. What is consent? How the doctor should treat the patient. So in short, I will tell Samira was the patient, 44 years young lady, unmarried.
So she was suffering from
and suffering from some gynec problems, pain in abdomen and menorrhagia like. So she approached the gynecologist Prabha Manchanda. She told, after examination, she advised diagnostic laparoscopy. Remember the word diagnostic laparoscopy.
ಸೊ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಡಯಾಗ್ನೋಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ರೋಸ್ಕೋಪಿ ತಗೋಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕನ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ತಗೊಂತಾರೆ.
Consent ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು.
ಓಕೆ.
Yes, for diagnostic laparoscopy, patient was taken in the operation theatre.
ಓಕೆ.
And while doing the diagnostic laparoscopy, doctor noted there was endometriosis and some other pathology. Therefore, they performed hysterectomy with bilateral oophorectomy. It was performed with the taking consent of the mother, not from the Samira. The mother was waiting outside the OT. Some junior doctor, he told this is the fact and we have to do operation. But they performed without consent of Samira Kohli.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಯಾಗ್ನೋಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ಗೆ ಕನ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ.
ಹೌದು.
ಬಟ್ ಅದೇ ಕನ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ನ ಅವರು ಸರ್ಜರಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಕೂಡ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ.
ಹೌದು. ಸೊ ಸರ್ಜರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸೆಂಟ್, ದೇ ಟು ಕನ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮದರ್.
Okay, from the mother. Okay. Because she was unconscious.
No, she was unconscious, yes, but Supreme Court did not agree because the defense from the doctor side was, we have done in the benefit of the patient, because it will reduce the pain of the patient and it will reduce the expenditure and repeated visits of the hospital. But Honorable Supreme Court did not agree. It held it amounts to battery. It amounts to battery and negligence, deficiency in the service.
Yes, sir. Sir, one more my common doubt, sir, even from my colleagues. ಈ ಕೆಲವು ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಿಪ್ರಿಂಟೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಕನ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ತೊಗೊತಾರೆ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮಿನಿಮಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರಿಟನ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್. ಸೊ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಲೀಗಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಏನು ಸರ್?
Legal status at the time of admission, it is a general consent. I won't think it is for any procedure or anything.
Any landmark judgment ಅಥವಾ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಕೇಸ್ ಲಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಸರ್?
Yes. The first thing, just I want to remind you, the printed forms which you told, and you are aware there are many dotted lines. So remember, signature on dotted line is anytime risky and it is not a valid informed consent. As I remember, our National Commission in 2020 decided one case and held unfair trade practice against one hospital which is taking pre-printed consent forms. As far as I remember, the case name, Vinod Khanna versus RG Stone Hospital.
ಸರ್, ಈ ಕೇಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಲಾಬೋರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್? ವಿನೋದ್ ಖನ್ನಾ ವರ್ಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ಜಿ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್.
No, certainly I would be happy to explain but however, the appeal against this judgment of National Commission is pending before the Honorable Supreme Court, and it is not correct on my part to discuss this case. Just wait for the Honorable Supreme Court judgment. We may get certain further guidelines on the consent also.
Yes, sir. So take home message is signature and dotted lines is anytime risky.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, thanks for your time, valuable time and valuable inputs on the consent. Certainly, it is very vast topic and I feel further discussion is necessary. We will conduct some more session in upcoming days. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So thank you very much, and certainly we will discuss some other issues and some interesting cases on consent in forthcoming sessions. Thank you.